Can you hear me?
No, can't hear you.
Okay. Then
Colleen, can you even type? Do you even have access to the message board? So if there was something really imperative that you needed to say that Laura Lee and I forget, you could type it. Can you do that while you're using Screencastify?
Alternatively, I could put up a different link for the people to join. But I can see that. Do you want to just record it then? Okay, I'm good at talking. You know I am. Did you start it, Colleen? Okay, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Congratulations. Year 3, MRU. I am going to share my screen and we're going to get started on these. And here we go. Let's make sure that you can see this. There we go. Does that look okay, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So welcome. This is a big accomplishment. You know that you had a dream to become a teacher. You started in year 1, remember, EDTS 232. You were right in the classroom. You were like, wow, this is sure different. I'm on the other side from being a student to a teacher, right? And then you went through 2 years of hard, diligent work and lots of learning and lots of paper writing, lots of excellent practicum experience, and you apply. And you have made it in. So congratulations, first of all, into the September 2022 MRU at Medicine Hat College cohort for the Faculty of Education. We're going to, yeah, I see Colleen clapping there for you. That's awesome. We need to let you know that when we do get the list, we're like always so happy to see that you are all there. And we actually look forward to September. I mean, we're just finishing up this year, but to think that we get to have a whole nother group of students. You know, tomorrow is convocation for our graduates for this year. We have 30 students graduating. Many of them have jobs already. I would say 99, if not 100% of them are subbing and actually making money. It's a new concept, right? And so we're really thrilled. You will be coming in as the year 3. We call this the professional terms. So professional terms are year 3 and year 4 because you're actually in the Faculty of Education. I want to talk to you today about some of the neat things that we're going to be doing, some of the dates that you need to block off. I know that it's really nice to kind of know what's going to happen because sometimes knowing just takes some of that stress and wonderment out of what's happening. And I've already had lots of people emailing me saying, can you record this? I can't come. So we'll actually put this recording up for them, the people that couldn't come today. The first exciting week of activities. Okay, so Monday to Wednesday, August 29th to 31st, you actually will go into your practicum classroom. Now, you don't know that yet, but Kim has been working diligently on it, and you will know that before August 29th.
Well, before the end of June.
I'm giving you some time, Kim.
I
know, August 29th. So with that, we will tell you exactly what to do when you get there, things to talk about. We're going to give you all the information you need to walk in on August 29th, right when the students walk in for the first, or that's a planning day, right? Or is that you're walking in right when the students are walking in? I mean, how exciting. You get to see that moment where they come into the classroom and meet their teacher for the first time. I have to say, when I was becoming a teacher, the first time I saw that was my very first class, when I was the teacher. So for you to be able to get into your classroom to see the routines and see how the teacher starts off the class and actually meet your students. These are the students that are going to be in your practicum. So Kim will be in touch about that. Thursday, so 3 days in your practicum. Thursday, wonderful fun day, Elkwater Experiential Learning Day. We're going to be in Elkwater from 8:30 in the morning to 10, maybe later, p.m. And the reason that it goes so late is because we actually do sky science with the sky. So you know what that means. We have to have it dark. It's fabulous. You're going to love it. It might be the highlight of the day. I'm thinking, why is the highlight of the day not us talking? No, it might be sky science, right? So you get to meet your cohort that day. That's the very first day that you'll all be together. We will send out more information about that too, and you get to come out. We'll have everything prepared and just really do some learning. We're going to show you how to use the outdoors, how to use what's around you to help students learn. We're going to walk you through that. On Friday, regular classes begin. So you're going to come to your regular class, but you won't just see one instructor that day. You're going to see all of us that day. We're all going to take some time to come in and to welcome you again, to introduce you to the courses, and to actually start your learning, which includes the beginning of the program of studies. So we're going to each take our area and help you get started. And we will actually be doing that one day the next week as well. So your first week is full. So you've just come off of this nice, relaxing, I don't know if it's relaxing, you might be working, you might have children, right? But you're going to be coming right back into a really exciting first week, right? Fall and winter schedules. You've seen this. You've hopefully registered. If not, you need to get a hold of Jean's email and make sure that you've got that done. But you're taking language arts, science, math, and an integrated arts course. It's a brand new course. Colleen Whidden is teaching that, and it's going to be really fun with music, art, and drama integrated together. The times you'll see that are listed there, you can always go when you register, you can check out your schedule as well. You have something called a professional learning community. That's where you get together outside of class time and you talk about topics that might not be specific to math or language arts or science. You're going to actually talk about teaching ideas. Sometimes we have teachers or administrators from school districts come in and talk to you in there. So we're going to start to connect you up with your community, because in 2 short years, this is the community many of you will be wanting to seek jobs in, right? Your practicum, I'm going to leave that for Kim. Winter, your coursework, you have a special topics in education course. That is a collaborative teaching between your 5 full-time instructors. Each of us takes a module. Great class, 5 amazing topics to make you a better teacher. Fun fact about that is it happens right after your practicum, so you're able to do some fine-tuning. The whole idea is within 2 years of professional terms that you are an independent, amazing first-year teacher. You'll also do phys ed, a course dedicated to assessment, and then you'll have a couple other courses, either electives or humanities minor, and as well a PLC. So your PLC will go all year, and it's basically about 50 minutes a week. Kim, one of the highlights is always the practicum. So Kim, go ahead.
Hello, I'm excited to see a few of you. I wish there were more, because we are so excited for you and we could show our enthusiasm in so many different ways, but that's okay. Lauralee forgot to tell you, but that first week, you need to put in your phone all those really important dates. And make sure you let your employers know that you can't work, that last week, because you're so busy. So just make sure you've made note of those dates. Officially, your practicum will begin November 14th and run to December 16th. So it's a 5-week practicum. You're in your classroom every day, full days. You are not back on campus other than for seminar components that run once a week. They're kind of like tutorials in first year, actually. Your placement information, Lauralee said, I'm already working really hard on making sure that I can finalize all of your placements. My goal is to have that to you by the end of June, barring I have enough teachers. I hope there's no more hiccups, but I will really work hard on that. Now, because you are all so familiar with the required documents that you need, you know that for practicum, we need updated criminal record checks and the Alberta Children's Services intervention check. You also might remember one check takes forever to get. So if you did not complete your EDTS 371 practicum in this winter semester, I will need new documents for you. So if you completed 371 in the fall, there's a really good chance that your records are outdated. So it's best to collect new ones now. So send in your request to your police station and for the provincial check. Get that done right away. And as soon as you get them, forward them to me, so then that way you know you're good to go, and keep them in a safe spot, because then once you begin practicum, you can forward them off to the admin and the secretary of the school. We will host a mentor-teacher workshop, most likely in late October, and we invite your mentor-teacher to come on campus, or we'll do online, depending upon what is most convenient. And for a few hours, we're able to work together to talk about the expectations of practicum, student responsibilities, mentor-teacher responsibilities, and our faculty supervisor responsibilities, and then go through what those expectations are for you for teaching up to 50%. It's so exciting. You've taught 1 or 2 or maybe 3 lessons during a field experience, and now we're going to get you to working up to teaching 50%. So when we look at our practicum, it's typically the last 3 weeks or so, we want you teaching half-time. It's so exciting. We can't wait for that to begin. And then we will continue to build on your e-portfolio that you started with Christy, continue to develop with the Colleen and with Carolyn for 371, and we will build that. And then we talk about an evaluation form as part of our practicum process, and we'll go through that in our mentor-teacher workshop as well. Those are the big things with practicum. The difference with our full-time practicum is you will be assigned a faculty supervisor, so one of our full-time faculty or another part-time coming in to support us, and they will be in touch with you every week during your practicum, either in-person visits or a connection online or something of that nature, where we can make sure that we're touching base with both you and your mentor teacher so that you feel fully supported and you're not alone in the process. Because when you go in teaching like half-time, it can be pretty daunting, but know that you'll be fully supported.
Meredith has a question. Are all the practicums in Medicine Hat?
Meredith, that's a lovely question. Yes, with the exception of Irvin and Redcliffe. We will keep all of our placements local for the 5-week, just because it's easier for driving. Now, are you thinking that you would like a placement in Bow Island? Meredith, you can jump on and talk to us.
No, I don't need a placement in Bow Island. I just was wondering. Yeah, don't need a placement in Bow Island. I'm fine with Medicine Hat and Redcliffe.
Because you're from Bow Island, aren't you, Meredith?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No, yeah, medicine, I don't have a problem with it. I just had a question about it, so.
I appreciate the question. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, we'll
Perfect.
Definitely try and stay as local as we can for our placements, for sure.
While we're on this slide, are there any other practicum questions? I'll answer more questions afterwards. Are there any other questions about your practicum?
Don't be afraid to ask. There's only the 5 of you on.
If you think of something
Jillian, go.
Hey, Jillian.
Are we able to pop in before at all?
Yes, do it. Okay, thank you. You're a rock star. I'm going to give you the most amazing placement ever. No, I'm just joking. But what we're going to talk about a little bit, Meredith, Jillian, once we begin the semester, is I would, and we all would love you to continue to connect with your mentor teacher and your students throughout the term. We know when we look at your schedule, it appears that you have time because our classes are blocked, right? We do chunked 4-hour or 2.5-hour classes. And so you do have time. So I would say if you can commit to going to your practicum twice a month after that first week, that would be really great. Life will get busy because our classes are compressed. It's a 10-week term. So you are going to be busy. But I think if you can eke out a couple of hours twice a month to get to your practicum classroom, just to check in with your teacher, let those students know that you still care about them and they get to know your face, That would be awesome.
And I hear it's your birthday, Jillian.
Oh, I
Happy
love it.
birthday to you.
We
Wow.
won't sing because Colleen can't.
Yeah,
Which is
but Colleen would do a very wonderful rendition of Happy Birthday. So I'm sure she's
Thank you.
right now. Have a great day. I hope you do. Any other practicum questions? Okay, let's take a peek at this. Don't worry about memorizing all this. This is going to come out. It's basically the add drop. Now, you guys have all your courses picked for you in the first term. You don't really have any choices. One more thing about your coursework. When I say math course, science course, language arts course, that's not a typical math course. It's a math curriculum and instruction course. It's the how to teach math course. These are the classes that you've been waiting for about, okay, I want to learn how to teach science. I want to learn how to teach music. Because with being an elementary specialist, we give you lots, in fact, more than anybody in the province, of curriculum and instruction classes. So you're going to have curriculum and instruction classes in the how to teach in all your core subjects, as well as some of the complementary subjects as well. Okay, so some of these things don't apply to you, but we put them in here just so that it will be in this video if you need to look at this. Jean will also send these dates out. They're also in the Mesnet College calendar. And that's all we wanted to talk to you today about. We just wanted to make sure that if you had questions, we're clearing up some of the first week items. We're talking about the practicum. We're taking a look at what does it mean to be in the professional terms. Some of the documents that you need to think about for Kim, those are really important. If we wait until we see you in August, it's too late. So questions, any other questions that you've got, even if it's anything, we're fine to answer and to chat about it.
Lorlee, can you go back to the first week slide just so that if anybody didn't write down those dates, they can get them?
Yeah, so basically August 29th, all the way up to Friday, September 2nd. Well, for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're pretty much busy. School hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all day. Start till the very end of the day on Thursday, and then Friday from 9 to 1. So it is a very full week, but we find that it's a really great week to get you really started into becoming that teacher that you're working towards. You're going to find year 3 quite different than year 1 and year 2, right? You've been through 2 years of courses, competitive entry. You're going to be entering year 3, and your sole purpose is to learn as much as you can about becoming a teacher. Practice. It changes, right? Your mind is changing into how can I be the best teacher I can be? Practicums, learning in your coursework. You should your mind should switch into, I've got to do this because my teacher tells me to I'm going to do this because I really need to know how to teach science. I want to soak that in. So I want you to start thinking about what's different and thinking about actually how much better it is really when you think that you can actually focus in on your teaching skills next year. Any other questions for us?
I just have a clarification. So if we were in 371 in the winter, we don't need a criminal record check?
If the date on your document is when you requested it, if you requested it in like November or December or January, there's a good chance that that will carry over and we have them valid for a year.
Okay.
But if you requested it in the summer, we need a new one.
And then my other question is if we get our practicum placement before the end of June, when is it ideal to contact our teacher without being a pain in their side as they're trying to clear up their year end of this year?
I think that's a great question, Shauna. I would suggest sending an introductory email right away because I will have sent those emails to all administration and teachers. And so it's good to connect and just say, hi, my name's Shauna. I'm a third-year teacher. I'm really excited to be in touch with you. Here's my contact information. I can't wait to hear from you. And then we leave it at that. And then The next time you contact your mentor teacher is probably that third week in August, just before you go. I would be surprised if some teachers will check their email until the beginning of August, and they probably won't respond to that first initial email. Don't panic. You know you've sent it and you're good to go, but then you'll email them back probably around that August 20th, 24th, kind of within that week, just to clarify when school starts, when they want you there, kind of those first day things, and then you show up on the 29th. That sound okay? Good.
Now remember, you don't have to teach those first few days. You're coming in, you're observing, you're soaking in what the teacher is doing. I mean, your teacher might say, hey, can you sit with the student and help them? Or, some things like that, but you don't actually have to write lesson plans and teach. You're just there to see how it works, right? And you're there to ask questions. Always as a practicum student, ask questions because you're learning every moment that you're in the classroom. You're getting more comfortable with the classroom setting. Good questions. Any others? Colleen, do you want to stop the recording, and then why don't you pop on and say a few things, seeing as